This is a series of videos featuring the hotels that we stay in when we're traveling. Now, our budget is $15 each per day, and that's for absolutely everything, not just for accommodation.
And we never book anything. A lot of the hotels that we stay at aren't on booking sites. They don't take credit cards, they don't take debit cards, cash only.
Now, these videos are in no particular order of our travels.
So we're going to show you what the room is like, and after a few days of staying there, we're going to tell you at the end of the video what the stay was like.
We're in PÁTZCUARO. PÁTZCUARO was starting to look a little bit dicey for us. We checked out a few hotels and they were really pricey, way the hell out of our budget. So it was starting to look like it might be a trek back to the bus station and getting out of PÁTZCUARO because it just seemed like it was way out of our depth and out of our budget. But then we tried Hotel Espejo, and again, on first glance, we looked at the menu and it was like, uh-oh, can't afford here either. So the man at the desk offered us a room for $300.
Yeah, so I think it came down from $430 was the advertised price for this room, and he brought it down to $300. So pretty good marketing on his part. So he knew we were kind of tentative about the price and brought it down and showed us 3 rooms. And we got this one with a little balcony on it, offering a little bit of light and a little bit of a breeze coming in. So not bad. 300 pesos, $15.
It's fantastic. Because normally, you know, again, with the budget that we're on, we end up in little prison cells. So having a balcony or even just having a window is just fantastic.
So a nice little bit of breeze coming in.
And we can see the dome of the church way out there in the distance.
All right, yeah.
Nice view.
Yep.
It's got 2 double beds. The bathroom is fantastic. Jeez, the bathroom is huge. Bonus, the shower actually has a door on it.
Yeah, this is rare.
And a lip. So when you have a shower, the water is actually contained right in here where it should be. Toilet even has a seat on it. 2 towel racks, 2 towels. Yeah, so far Hotel Espejo is scoring massive points with us.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Really happy for 300 pesos. Yeah, we can't believe the deal we just got.
Yep. All right. PÁTZCUARO's looking good, treating us well.
We're staying in PÁTZCUARO. We're not leaving, not yet.
Okay, wrap up and review of Hotel Espejo in PÁTZCUARO. I gotta say, as soon as I walked into this room, I thought it felt pretty cozy and homey. Although, having said that, it was pretty cold at night. I say cozy because of it just seemed like a really warm kind of space. I guess the colors of the walls and all that just seemed really cozy to me.
Yeah, I think it was just the decor of the room just gave it that kind of homey, cozy look. But yeah, it was pretty chilly in there.
Yeah, there's no heat. That's typical of a lot of rooms that we stay at in Mexico, and PÁTZCUARO is pretty cold. So
yeah, you're at some kind of elevation there of what, about 6,000 feet?
Yeah, probably about that, yeah.
So with the elevation, it's definitely cold. Plus we were there in, I think it was the end of November or early December.
End of November, yeah.
So again, been a little while now since we've stayed there, so we're a bit late on the review because it's now almost May.
Okay, so the room was comfortable, definitely. Aside from being cold, I mean, it was just a nice, quiet space.
Bed wasn't too bad, yeah. It was a little bit firm, a little bit lumpy, but so it was an older mattress, but it was grand, you know. Still slept, got the job done. The balcony was lovely. Having a balcony with like all that natural daylight coming in, that was a really nice touch.
Yeah,
that was a treat.
That's certainly rare, you know, for the rooms that we get to have. Just a little feature like that. So it was kind of nice to just poke out there and in the evening. And you know, just see what was going on, or in the morning, see life go by down the street there. So that was nice.
Yeah, the other thing that really stood out about the Espejo and just PÁTZCUARO in general, and this is just something that was absolutely lovely, was You'd wake up in the morning and you'd hear the church bells. So you'd open the little balcony doors, and it was just lovely, like, you know, the morning sunlight kind of filtering through, and then just listening to the church bells. It was, I don't know, yeah, just a really special quality to the whole place.
And I want to explain the menu as well. Fiona mentioned the menu earlier.
In Mexico, in a lot of the little local hotels where we stay, when you go in at the reception area, there's usually just a board up in the background with the prices listed. You know, like a double room is going to be whatever, and whatever, 3 people, 4 people, you know.
It's just like going into a restaurant and seeing what's on offer, yeah, and having a price right there. So. And
then in this case, it's up to the owner. They can cut you a deal if they really want to.
So that's pretty common in a lot of hotels, especially hotels that we stay in. So 300 pesos, a good deal. The owner of the hotel himself gave us a good deal on the room as soon as we walked in. I just thought it was very nice of them, and we wound up staying probably 4 or 5 nights.
Yeah, we stayed about 4 or 5 nights because we really wanted to spend time in PÁTZCUARO, but yeah, at the beginning we weren't too sure we would be, and then once we got that deal, and the owner was just lovely. He's a really lovely man. Yeah. We just stayed because it was a great location. We weren't too terribly far from the 2 main squares. So yeah, you could walk everywhere. Colectivos were just up the road. It's dead handy.
Yep.
Dead handy for everything.
Internet was good. The router was down in the office. I should say just general browsing was really good. It was also it was reliable, but again, upload speeds were pretty bad. Atrocious.
Absolutely atrocious.
I think it took me about 15 hours to get about 30% of the way in a video that we were uploading. So we had to abandon that upload and do it somewhere else. So yeah, word to the wise. Upload speeds there are bad. The TV, I only turned it on briefly, and it had this, the whole picture had this green tinge to it. I'm sure I could have gone into the settings of the TV and changed that, but we just didn't watch TV. So, and it was an older television as well, so there's a part of me that thinks maybe it was just kind of messed up. Maybe it just wasn't working properly. But that's all right. I'm not going to ding them on that.
Television was in a little cage, so you had your telly in the cage as usual. We kind of used the cage just for kind of hanging knickers and socks up after you wash them in the sink. Because that's what you do, instead of going to a laundromat
or the shower.
Or the shower.
Sometimes we bring it into the shower with
shower laundry. So then you have to dry it, and there's never. I mean, obviously they're not going to hang a clothesline up in a hotel room for you, so you just make use of whatever you can find. So the telly cage was dead handy for that, and then also we would open the balcony doors and just dry our socks and bits and bobs in the sunlight there on the floor. So another good use for the balcony.
Yeah, that's right. That's her. Oh, hello, Ned.
Neddy's has come to visit.
This is the second time you made an appearance. Well, you made an appearance in our videos. So, I don't know if you could see Ned back there.
Ned.
There he is.
Want to turn around?
All right. So, oh yeah, the shower. I mean.
Yeah, the bathroom.
Yeah, we couldn't believe there was a sliding shower door there. I mean, that's just unheard of. That's crazy talk when we're paying that kind of money for a room. And you could have done a 3-point turn with your car in that shower. It was huge, which is why we did our laundry in there as well. So, hot water.
Hot water, yeah. The hot water was, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It was brilliant for the first few days. And then the day before we left, there was no hot water. It was just stone cold. And
reality
the day that we left,
kicked in.
Yeah, reality kicked in. And we have seen that on quite a few reviews, Google reviews. People have complained about the lack of hot water there. We didn't find that at the beginning. Like I said, the first few days, brilliant. Last day, not so great.
Okay.
But the shower was fantastic. It was huge. Yeah, I think just the whole place was just this really comfortable, cozy place. It was the kind of place that you actually looked forward to returning to at the end of the day after being out and about, like exploring all day. You just looked forward to going back there.
Yeah, like I said, it was cozy. It was just had this nice homey feel to it. And I think like, you know, a lot of the rooms we stay in are like prison cells, as you mentioned, and they're just kind of these sterile white environments, you know, just kind of, utilitarian, I guess. This just felt a little bit different. Comfortable stay, quiet, friendly. Yeah.
Charming, just like the town itself.
Yep. So that was a winner.
Yeah. We would recommend Hotel Espejo.
Yep.
To anyone.